What do we think about this news, chat? What do we think about this news? Sources: Kremp joining Estriel at Minnesota Rokkr. That'd be the duo. And apparently they're looking at Slasher or Caesar Skies in the main AR role. How does he do this? And apparently he's teaming with Kremp, which is an upcoming player with potential. We have all seen Kremp about to hurt his stock. Well, I don't mind Caesar or Austin being the main AR here, personally. I would, if they could get Mamba, I would probably go with him. But I don't really know where else, like, who else should they be looking at, really? It's definitely an interesting roster, bro. I mean, it's... Sources are considering Abe as well as 2024 Rookie of the Year Gwyn. Okay. Yo, chat, give me a W. Come on. Who's ready for Thursday night football? You guys excited? I just hope it's like an actual decent game. Like, you know, I'm hoping somehow, some way, the Cowboys can make it, you know, competitive. Are you helping out the Barstool guys? Yes, I am, Brocksky. I missed my San Diego Chargers. What the fuck is Cloud9 doing then? I actually have no idea what Cloud9's doing. Yo, Zin, do you like my parlay? Over 96 Saquon rush yards. Jalen TD. Over 10 Tolbert receiving yards. Under 10 Javonte rush attempts. Over 19 Saquon rush attempts. And Devontae Smith going for 40 receiving yards. I like that. What are the odds on the parlay? If I'm C9, I'm going for Gwyn, Abe, Jamie looking for one. Well, at this point, I'm kind of assuming that Insight's going to be on Ultra. No way, we're roasting Looney. Okay, honey, time for another year of a terribly constructed roster with a top 8 ceiling. Yeah, Dan has a good mind for Call of Duty. I mean, I don't know. Part of me thinks it's kind of hard to, like, okay, what roster could Rokkr build right now where people are like, that's a good team? I think Craze and Mamba is like the only thing that kind of saves Rokkr from the bad PR of forming a bad team. Just because they're newer. A team that don't have skies in it? Okay, see, now you're just being recent bias and, you know, like, bro, Caesar had like one tough stint on a team that the roles made 0 sense to begin with. Rokkr have given me depression for years, except that one tourney win. I saw a leak Rokkr with Slasher, Skies, Gwyn, Abe. Nah, it's definitely not going to be Slasher and Skies. Hell no. Hey, Cortez, what's up, bro? I don't know. Like, you're saying Caesar was bad 2 years in a row, but he was in the Champs Grand Final last year, so it's hard for me to, like, really get behind that. Do you like a Skies and Mamba AR duo? I feel like I haven't seen enough of Mamba to know if he's, like, I feel like he's good at varying pace. I think Caesar might be a little quicker than Austin. Yo, Near Arc with a tier 1 for 7. Welcome back to Zin City. Thank you, bro. Friendly reminder, this is what Rokkr was cooking last offseason. R-City's Paul X, Estriel, Hook. Seeing Hook there actually pissed me off in hindsight. Looney picked Nero over Hook and Octane and over Hook, and Octane and Zuma pushed him to choose Geo over Arcides. This guy's disrespect is crazy. I agree. I think people are being a little unfair and very recent bias against him. I don't mind him being a main AR in a starting position at all. In fact, I think he should be a starting AR. What up, Ryan? Let's post a Twitch story. Let's do all we can. Let's do all we can here. Kremp heading to Rokkr with Estriel. While Rokkr has explored coaching options, the franchise appears set to give head coach Looney another chance to steer the team after a difficult stretch. As for the main AR role, rumors suggest... Oh, yeah, this is the Slasher. And also, keeping Looney as coach and looking at picking up Slasher or Skies. Some of these teams just love being mediocre instead of taking chances. I mean, okay. And this is a genuine convo. In past years... Who should Looney have gotten? Like, I just think coaches can only do a certain amount. Like, once again, D-Real won champs, and then he just coached the team to 3 wins this past year. So I think the roster and the dynamic and all of these things matter because D-Real went from a world championship coach to last place coach with 2 different teams. And I don't think that bad stint makes D-Real a bad coach. True, but how many years can you give Looney a free pass? I just don't think Rokkr are spending money, so they don't really have, pick of good players. Like, it's hard to build a good roster right now. All the good players are gone. And now you're kind of... Like, they're still good players, but now you need to form them in a way where they hopefully click. Like, it's not easy to build a roster at this point. The only thing I would do if I was Rokkr is I would prioritize getting Mamba and Craze. Like, I feel like that would be my number 1 priority. Like, these guys went to EWC, had an Unreal tournament, beat Atlanta FaZe, they're unknown quantities. Like, that's what Rokkr should be trying to do. But the reality is here, they might just not be spending money. The point is there's better players than who they're targeting. Okay, tell me who. I'm down. Listen, we can have an open conversation. Tell me who you would get if you're a Rokkr. Nero said you're one of his favorite teammates. Hell yeah, bro. My boy Dill, man. Lurks? Okay, see now we're just... Abe? They said they're looking into Abe as well. Mamba Craig's I 100% agree with. But okay, here's my honest opinion of the Mamba Craze situation. I think they might get paid somewhere else, like a little better. Like, I think all of these teams that have yet to form rosters are going to be in the same ballpark. But I think wherever Mamba and Craze go, they might get a little more than they would have gotten on Rokkr. Otherwise, I see no reason why Rokkr wouldn't be trying to do everything they possibly can to get them. Like, their stock is by far the highest out of everybody left that you can pick up. So Cloud9, I mean, yeah, that basically leaves Cloud9 and Surge, but I'm not sure where Surge is at. I don't know. See, I'm going to defend Slasher here too because the guy was playing absolutely phenomenal. They replace Vivid, who is struggling with slaying, and they get way worse, which I don't think... I mean, they thought they were going to get some more slaying, and then it kind of just all fell apart. Like, Gwyn wasn't performing well on land for a while. Like, I feel like the Carolina situation is a bit weird. Bean's still a great flex on the market. I'm not sure if I would want Ben on flex or main AR. We can make this argument for every player on a bad team, though. No, we can't, because Slasher was playing like a top 5 player in the game for like the first 2 majors. Or top 10 at least. No, he wasn't? Okay. Yeah, top 5 is crazy. I shouldn't have said top 5. A top 10, top 15. The way Slasher was playing was... That is not insane. Do you guys remember the first 2 events of the year? Slasher was phenomenal. So... Top 5 has me crying? Yeah, I already took that back. Pull up breaking point? I got you. You guys got to help me use this, though. How do I filter by... Like, how do I filter by stage 1? All right here. Wait, can I do all of major 1? How do I see like the Carolina players? Do I go to teams, I'm assuming? Oh, okay, gotcha. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, maybe I'm tweaking. He was playing well, but not that well. Actually, hold on. I want to see just qualifiers. I remember Slasher frying, though. And I know you guys... What the hell is that sub count? What happened there? 0's not good. Anybody got a prime so we could test to see if it fixes it? It was Gwyn that was frying, yeah, and then Gwyn had a tough land. Yeah, I'm not kidding. This was an actual dream I had last night. I had a dream, and I'm not even kidding. I had a dream that our sub count was plummeting bad, and Gopher, just by himself, was just keeping it afloat. Yo, Tyler, thanks for the 5 gifted, bro. His 650th. Tiff, is there a way we can reset it? 650 is crazy, Tyler. Thank you, bro. You watching the game tonight with Seth? No, I'm going to watch it at home. I wanted to come home and stream. I didn't really want to stay in Frisco. Yeah, guys, we're only 3,695. Okay, yeah, listen, I guess I'm tweaking about how well Slasher was playing. I remember us all being like, holy shit, Slasher's playing unbelievable. But I don't know. It's a fake narrative? No, it wasn't a fake narrative. I remember Slasher playing very well. I mean, Gwyn was insane online and then was not playing great on LAN. It took Gwyn a while to actually show up on LAN in the way that we hoped he finally would. You know what I mean? And he did. He showed up at Champs, but no one else showed up. Well, what do you guys think about the Kremp Estriel duo? Like, that I don't think is bad. What up, Noah? I need you to change your name back, Noah. Yeah, Tej was frying in the beginning. I really wanted them to get, like, Craze Mamba. But at this point, I'd be okay with Craze Mamba, Mac Reese staying together. Kremp Estriel is a dub. I want Estriel to have a fantastic year. We also have this news. We have Trakes signing with Miami. Obviously, Snoopy staying with Boston. Trakes joining Miami. I don't really know a lot about Trakes. What's up, Huna? How are you? Estriel's a superstar waiting for his moment. I think his stock is also really good among pros. Like, there are some pros who value Estriel very highly. So I'm hoping Estriel can kind of have like a breakout year. He's the first South American player, which is dope. That's awesome. That's awesome. Mr. Merp, what's going on? I'm on the Nero train. Yeah, I mean, I kind of knew that Nero wouldn't be on Rokkr. At this point, Nero Craze might be a duo. But at this point, I feel like that team is just going to stay together. Like, chat, would you guys keep Vivid, Mac, Craze, and Mamba together? Or would you try to build a team with Craze and Mamba and then try to plug in some different pieces? Real left for Ultra, Noah. Those who don't get the reference, basically Messi's first contract with Barcelona when he was a teen was signed on a napkin in a restaurant. That's actually crazy. I'm not high on Nero at all. I think Nero has crazy pop-off potential, and I think he's always had that. And that's where I'm at with Nero. But he definitely has gotten more consistent over the years. I wouldn't keep them together. Vivid Mac ain't it. See, I don't know if I agree with that either. Doing better than them. I think Vivid and Mac, like, that's the issue, man, is it's all an agenda. This is what I don't like sometimes, and I get it, because I get it, but I just think it's wrong. I think you can't put players in a box off of like a very, 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 very small sample size. Because if we were treating every player like that, then Neptune's previous stints, he shouldn't have gotten a chance on Vancouver. And like, I feel like Neptune's my favorite player to bring up in this instance because Neptune transformed a roster, and Neptune has also had previous stints in the league where he wasn't that great. And then Vivid and Mac, they get new looks. They get a lot of reps and challengers, and they go to EWC and they eliminate FaZe, and they look phenomenal. So I just don't agree with like saying Vivid and Mac aren't it. Gwyn deserves a good team. I think Gwyn still has a ton of potential when it comes to I guess like maturing as a player, playing better COD. Feel like Mamba and Craze are good enough for a top 4 team. I mean, top 4 with the current top 4 teams might be a bit of a stretch. At least right now. Like, I feel like we need to see more. Like, I wouldn't put Craze or Mamba on any of the rumored top 4 teams right now. You know what I mean? I'm not putting them on Optic, Thieves, or FaZe. Ultra, you can maybe make the argument for Insight like Mamba, but other than that, I don't see them slotting into any of the top 4. It's hard to say they reached their ceiling when Mac didn't play for a while and Vivid was on a new role. 100%. Hold on, I gotta see this. Yo, Lennox with a tier 1 for 22. Lennox, welcome back to Zin City. Appreciate you, Lennox. Yo, congrats to Trig. So this is awesome. And someone in chat told me he's the first South American player in the league. That's awesome. What's Ultra's roster now? It is Joe Deceives, Kleenex, Real. And as of right now, I'm saying Insight because we haven't heard otherwise. Who the hell is Trakes? Trakes is the Challengers player. Apparently he's pretty gross. I don't know a lot about him. But he does get the shot with Miami Heretics, who had a fantastic year last year. I'll tell you what, man, he's got big shoes to fill. Pretty controversial shoes as well. Obviously, Real, dipping out on the verbal agreement, betraying the Miami Heretics. Mamba's tweets look like he's on Ultra. I don't think Mamba's on Ultra. They did Eric Boom dirty. How? Wait, is Trakes gross? He was a stallion? Oh, you're leaving, babe? Love you, babe. Eric Boom underperformed in Challengers, to be fair. No, he was below average in MW3. Who, Trakes was below average in MW3? He had a top 5 KD at Champs. Eric was awful. Okay, so we're talking about 2 different players right now. Everyone was a stallion at one point. Yeah, listen, man. Tom's got an eye for talent. He just sometimes drops him, the piece of shit.